Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Azure Virtual Networking. So how the virtual networking works and all. So we'll see how the VNet will be there, how we can use the virtual machine using firewall and all. So for example, this is called as a VNet. Okay, in that we'll place an application. First, we'll place a firewall. Then this is a VM virtual machine, and when user wants to access the virtual machine, it goes through the firewall and then you can able to access the virtual machine. Then what we'll do, we'll also add a, this is firewall, we'll also add a bastion host. Why bastion host is important? Because we have to mask the IP address, so user could not able to see the IP address, so that's the reason. To mask the IP address, we'll use a bastion host. And user, when user wants to access the virtual machine application, the application which is there in the VM, so he can able to access the application, but he can't see the we can't access the IP address, we can't see the IP address. So that's the thing which we are going to do today. So first we'll check the all the options, and we'll go to the resource group. First we'll need to create the resource group in Azure. First thing we need to do, we need to do the create the resource group. So these are my existing resource groups. Okay, create resource group. You'll give a name. You'll give a name and create the all the resources using the same resource group name. Create create, go to the resource group, refresh. So the group has been created. In the next tab, we'll just duplicate this one. Sorry, we'll duplicate this one, and in this tab, we'll create the virtual network VNet. Search the VNet virtual networks. Got it? Create. We'll select the same resource group, and we'll need to give the virtual network name, same region, default region I'm going with the. Okay, then the security, or click on the enable bastion. Since we want the bastion, we'll create a public IP address, so we'll give a name. So just rename it as bastion host, just for our reference. So we need to enable the firewall, right? So we'll go with all the standards one only, since we are using the free tier account. So we'll go with all the free plans. Okay, IP address, go with the default one. Now what we'll do, we'll go to the IP address, and we'll go with the default option. I don't want to select anything, so we'll go with the default option since it is a demo. So it looks perfect. Let's click on the create button. We might get an error. Okay, yeah, done. So deployment is in progress. Let's wait for a couple of seconds. So if we did any mistakes, so we'll get to know. Now what we'll do, we need to create the virtual machine. Create virtual machine, same resource group name, and select give the VM name to the VM bastion. uh, Ignore the spelling mistakes. Go with the free. So anything is free, we need to select the free only. Okay, SSH. So done. Generate the new key pair. Yes. Name. Done. Review and create. Or else like we'll need to check the other options also, since we have the network settings. Disk default. I will go with the default, and in the networking, so we'll select. Okay. Delete NIC when VM is deleted. We need to also delete other options as well. Done. Review and create. Okay, this is fine. Oh, we got an error in the networking, so we missed to give the name. Create name. Just select the default subnets, default IP address range. Okay, and we have to give the virtual name. Networking. Now we'll select the create. I think all other things are fine. We just got one error. uh, Review and create. Still the deployment is in progress. We'll wait for couple of seconds. Yeah, done. So you can create, download the private key, so that we can able to access from our operating system like Linux or anything. Go to the resource, network bastion. We'll see the networking settings. We'll check the bastion. Just search for the bastion. Okay, bastion settings. uh, we'll go to with the private key from local file. Since we have the local file already, since we have selected the key pair, right? Give the username, Azure username, select the same file which we have downloaded. Connect. So it will, okay, now it will open up the command prompt from Azure. Bastion command prompt will be open source. Got it? Clear everything. Now we need to access the root account. Sudo su. Now we got into the root user. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to update. Once everything is updated, so it will take some time. Let's wait. Yeah, once it is updated, now we are going to install Nginx. So we are going to install the Nginx. I have to get install Nginx. Why? So another couple of seconds it will take. So here you can skip, like you can fast forward the video. Okay, it is done. So Nginx is installed. Now we'll change the directory. We are creating the index.html file, simple HTML file, and we'll write a simple HTML tag there. This is called a if we can call it as an application. So inside, now we'll write a h1 tag, Raghavendra DevOps h1, the HTML application. We are using the h1 tag, that's it, and we'll save it. Okay, we'll save this application. Okay, oh god, some error. So yeah, while saving, I made a mistake. So yeah, okay. Now, if we see the curl localhost 80, so localhost showing as 80, so we can able to access the h1. Okay, the Raghavendra DevOps which we are written, so we can able to access. What we need to do, we need to give this application an IP address where we can easily load the application to the specific in only my IP address. I can able to access the application. I won't give the access to the public, so I will only access to my in my computer in my IP address. Let's select the private IP. So here we'll add the rules to get the access to the private IP address. First we need to give the name, then so give 100 and add. I think everything is perfect, I guess. Yep. Let's see. So yes, so we missed to give the name. Okay, that's the reason why it is not created, and I'm edit this again. IP address. Now we'll check the IP address. Okay, checking my IP address. We'll select the destination port. We had the local host, so we'll select the 4000 or anything. You can give the destination port. That is your wish. And now we need to give the destination firewall, which is Bastion. So yeah, the firewall we can able to access. Now we'll take this IP address. Okay, IP address translated. This IP address should be translated and able to access the virtual machine. So we are just seeing the bastion. We'll check the address. Actually, we'll check the address in the VM itself. uh, we need to change the destination of firewall. So I'll change that one because the IP address is not there here. All right. So we'll go to the firewall. Okay, click on the firewall, and now we need to click on the networking VM firewall. Then only we can able to see the public IP address. See, copy this and paste there. Done. Save. I Yeah. So today we have a lot of gap and we fail many times. Successfully we have launched the application, and we are secured, and it is secured. The application is launched successfully. So congratulations for that one, and it is secured, and only my IP address only access this application. So if any other person wants to access the application, it won't be possible. So how we did through the networking using bastion and firewall settings. Okay, this is a very secure application which we have practiced today. Thank you so much. If you have any feedback for me, just let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, anything related to Azure or DevOps, so let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe and like the videos. It will reach to the more audience. Thank you guys. Bye.